This is the simple strategy that made me my first 100K trading crypto futures contracts. After years of inconsistent results and blown up accounts, I finally cracked the code that took me to my first 100K in trading profits. It wasn't some complicated system with 20 different indicators or some secret strategy that nobody talks about. It was actually embarrassingly simple. So simple that when I first discovered it, I almost didn't believe it could work. So in this video, I'm going to break down the step-by-step strategy that changed everything for me and hundreds of my members and show you exactly how you can replicate these same results. Listen, why everything I tried before this failed is because I didn't understand this simple concept. I don't know if you've ever wanted to become an actor, but years ago, when I was in my 20s, I actually wanted to break into the movie business. So I did what they tell you to do. I got the agents and I got the headshots and I, went to acting class and I did all this stuff. And it was very interesting how this whole process worked because first you think you need to learn how to act, right? So you go to acting class and they're teaching you all these different tricks and strategies, but then they keep telling you, just be natural, just be yourself. In order to be a good actor, it has to be believable to the viewer. You have to be able to act in a way that makes it look like you're not acting, right? I mean, that makes sense. So then what? So you're pretending to not pretend, okay? And so after a while, you come full circle and then you just start being yourself. It's the difference between reading a script, looking at a video, and just going off the cuff and just saying it like it is, okay? And then when you say it like it is, it actually makes more sense. It sounds more true. It is more true because it's coming from the heart. That's when you become a good actor, when you're trying to act. But for years, people pretend and try to method act and try to understand all these things only to come full circle to realizing that they didn't need to go down that whole rabbit hole to begin with. They didn't need to learn all of these strategies just to get them back to being themselves. You just got to be yourselves. You just got to do what comes natural, right? Now, how does that relate to day trading? How does that relate to reading the market? Because when you're new to trading, you think you have to learn all of these strategies and have all of these indicators on your screens, that you have to have the Bollinger Bands and the RSI and the stochastic RSI and the moving averages. Most of that stuff makes things a lot more complicated anyway, and it doesn't even work. You don't even really understand what you're looking at for the most part. And once you get rid of all of that nonsense and you understand that price action traders are the ones that make the most money, the people understand pure technical analysis, understanding where support and resistance level is, drawing your trend lines and your support and resistance levels, and waiting for a breakout. That's all you need. I mean, I went from having 6 or 7 monitors with every indicator on the books all over them, looked like something you see on the movie Wall Street. But when I realized that I only needed one monitor, didn't matter whether it was a desktop, a laptop, or an iPhone, it doesn't matter what it is, I can make multiple 6 figures a year on my phone, walking through the grocery store, sitting by the pool, in my underwear, in the kitchen, in bed, on vacation, in a hotel. Doesn't matter. Because once you understand what you're looking for, when to get in, when to get out, where to put your stop loss and your take profit targets, that's when everything really changes. You think you have to have great weeks followed by terrible weeks that wipe out the gains. That's what most people do. They have a great week, they maybe get lucky, most people do, and then they give it all back in the market. And they know they can do this because they had the profitable week. But it's that terrible week that takes it all away that makes them question whether they can do this or not. But what happens is that when you have some trades that are winners and then you have a loser that you give back most of your gains to, it's not that you question whether this works or not. You know it does because you had winner. You start to question, what is it that I'm doing wrong on the losers? Okay. When you start the process of elimination, which is where you're eliminating all the bad things, all the things that you're doing that aren't working, that's when you narrow things down to just what works. The simple strategy that changed everything for me was Apex and Wedge breakouts. It's a system that made the difference for me. Now, a lot of people, well, what is that? What's a wedge breakout? What's a Apex? An Apex is where the ceiling or the resistance meets the support or the floor. So you got a floor and you got a ceiling. Ceiling is resistance, the floor is support. Now, sometimes they create what's called an apex. It looks like this. It looks like a wedge, right? And so the price goes into the wedge and it's hitting the ceiling and it's hitting the floor and it's getting tighter and tighter and tighter into a corner. That is the apex, where the ceiling and the floor meet. They come to a point. You can call it a wedge, you can call it an apex. I call it apex, but what we're waiting for is a breakout of this setup. This happens sometimes multiple times per day, but at least once a day. In the crypto futures market, I trade Bitcoin Bitcoin specifically, moves anywhere from 1 to 5% per day. That's enough volatility for you to make a fortune if you just wait for the proper trade setup. So in a wedge or an apex, the price is squeezing between the converging trend lines. Basically, you got the ceiling and the floor converging into a point. Now, what we're waiting for is the price to break above or below that pattern, okay? I'm gonna walk you through that and I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean. When we're waiting for this price to break out, this is where most people make a mistake. They are entering their position, either long or short, inside the apex or inside the wedge because they're anticipating the breakout. If the wedge is a bullish wedge, meaning it's a bull flag pattern, the price is going up and then it creates the wedge, people just assume it's gonna break to the upside, and so therefore they're long inside that wedge or inside that apex waiting for the breakout. This is a mistake. This is called trying to expect what's going to happen rather than wait to see what's going to happen. I like to be more reactive, so instead of me anticipating that it's going to break to the upside, I want to wait for it to break the upside, breach the resistance line, and retest or hold as support. Otherwise, it's called confirmation. We're waiting for confirmation. What does that mean? Well, what was resistance? A ceiling that it kept hitting. It would hit it, come down, come back up, hit it, come down, come back up, hit it. We're waiting for it to break through and retest and hold it as support. I'm going to explain this on a chart here in a moment, but that's what we're waiting for. Once it bounces on that previous resistance as support, that's confirmation. That's when we enter the position long. On the other side, if it breaks to the downside of support and then retests that as resistance, that's when we enter the position short. I've gone over this several times in different videos, but you really have to see it to understand it. If you want to see me execute these exact wedge setups live and learn my complete crypto wormhole timing system, I'm hosting a free live training this week where I'll walk you through real chart examples, real trade setups. I'll go long or short depending on what the market's doing, and I'll probably make hundreds if not thousands right in front of your eyes. So click the link in the description below. It's the very first link to reserve your spot for the upcoming event, and I'll see you there. Now let me show you how this made me 100K. So guys, this is what we're talking about here when we are talking about trading wedge breakout. So on a wedge breakout, it's real simple. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of some of this stuff just so you can see. This is XRP against USDT. We are in an obvious upward trending wedge, right? Upward trending channel happening here. If I get rid of all this, this might be what it looks like. You might not even see any of this stuff, right? But once we determine where the channel is, where the supporting upward trending support is, where the top of the upward trending resistance is, then we can determine what's happening here. So we're in an upward trending channel. This is basically a bullish wedge. This is the downward trending resistance right here, and this is the bottom support right here. This is what we call a trade setup, and this is a wedge basically getting ready to break out. So what we would do here is we're going to wait for a breakout. It's either going to break out to the upside and retest as support and then go up and we're going to go long, or it's going to break to the downside and retest as resistance. We're going to go short. Very simple. Happened here too. This is a falling wedge, which is bullish. Broke out to the upside, we went long. Here we go, coming down to the upward trending support. We're expecting it to break to the upside, and if it does, we're going to have a nice, basically upward trending long position from this breakout to the top of the upward trending channel. That's about a 47% move to the upside without leverage. At 10x leverage, 470%. 100x leverage, that's 4,700%, guys. That's a big move to the upside. That's how you make a lot of money using these types of trade setups. You know, basically by doing this, I went from random results to predictable monthly profits where it allowed me to build my account up. You know, when you're making consistent gains week in, week out, your account grows quite fast. And then what you're doing is you're still risking the same 5 or 10% of your entire account balance, but that 5 or 10% becomes more and more each trade or each week or each month as your account grows. And so you're still going to use proper risk management. You're going to risk 1 to 5%, let's just say. So if you have $10,000 in your account and you're risking 10% on a trade, that's your margin. You're risking $1,000. However, if you're using proper risk management, you might only have a 10% stop loss on that trade. You have $1,000 margin with a 10% stop loss. So what is 10% stop loss of $1,000? It's $100. And what is that compared to your entire account balance? That's a 1% risk of your entire account balance on any given trade. This is proper risk management. management. You could have 100 losing trades in a row before you blow up your account. This is the right way to learn how to trade. This is the right way to use risk management. And this is the opposite of what most people do when they're new. Most people will put $10,000 in their account. They'll risk $2,000, which is 20%. They won't use a stop loss properly. They maybe have it 20, 30, 40, 50% away. They're risking 50% of their entire margin on that trade, or they won't even have a stop loss at all. And therefore they're risking their entire margin, which is the $2,000. It only takes 4 trades, $2,000 loss each, for you to blow up a $10,000 account. Whereas if you do it right, you can go 100 losses in a row before you blow up your account. But if you have a 60 to 80% win ratio like we do in our group, that's very unlikely to happen, guys. Okay? You take 10 trades in a row and you win 7 and you lose 3. On the 3 losers, you lose $100 each. On the 7 winners, you make $500 to $1,000 each. You see the difference there? So as long as your wins far exceed your losses on your losers, you are a consistently profitable trader. What we want you to do is become consistently profitable first, even with small amounts, and then get the hang of making consistently profitable trades before you add your margin or add to your account balance. It's not difficult once you get the hang of this, guys, but if you do things the right way, you will become consistently profitable within 3 months of doing this. If you're following the right strategy, from that point forward, your account can grow very rapidly. So really, as far as the tools that you do need to have a trading account. We use Phemex in the decentralized space. There is a link below the first link. That is our referral link for Phemex. That is our preferred trading platform of choice. If you use that link, you're going to get some special VIP treatment as a Crypto Renegades member. And regardless of whether you're in our mastermind or not, you're going to get treated like you are. You can get up to $30,000 USDT deposit bonus just for using that link. That link is the second link below. The first link is to register for our upcoming webinar, where we'll explain to you exactly how we do all this. So check out both of those links and we will definitely see you on one of our upcoming live events. So your first 100K doesn't come from finding some secret strategy that nobody knows about, okay? It comes from mastering one simple approach and executing it consistently. This wedge breakout system works for me because I stopped overcomplicating things and focused on what actually moves the market. Supply and demand at key levels. The same pattern that got me to my first 6 figures is still making money today, day in and day out. And it's working for hundreds of our members. It can work for you too if you just commit to learning it properly. But if you want to see in depth exactly how I spot these wedge setups and execute my complete crypto wormhole method, I'm doing a free live training this week. Hit the first link in the description to secure your spot. I'll literally break it all down for you, every single detail, and I'll see you there.